Hello adventurers, and welcome back to another episode. And on this episode, I'm doing things a little different this time. I'm actually going to be teaching you about this interesting plant I found on this property. Now let's get started. Now the plant you see here is known by many different names. It's known by devil's claw, purple flower devil's claw, the unicorn plant, Louisiana unicorn plant, or the common devil's claw. And the reason this plant gets its name is because of the unique looking seed pods it has that are shaped like a claw. Especially when they dry out, they look just like a devil's claw, or almost like a hoof too, I guess. But I guess that's why it gets its common name, the devil's claw. As we can see here, this plant's actually a pretty decent sized plant for its species. This plant can go up to 1 to 2 feet high, so about, I guess, knee high for me, and about 4 to 6 feet spread, so about 4 feet, looks like somewhat spread about. This plant only blooms during the summer and fall, and its flowers are about 1.5 inches. So these guys, and they have 5 petals, but the biggest petal is actually in the bottom. And interesting about this plant, its leaves can grow big, up to 1 foot long, and to be 5 inches wide, kind of like this leaf right here. But I guess it must have died before it reached that point. And if you were to actually touch this plant too, you will feel the texture of it. It feels almost like a weird, almost like a moist sap, like hairy texture feeling. That's because this plant itself is actually covered in nectar in its leaves, which gives it that interesting texture as well as the seed pods as well. If I zoom in a bit closer, you could probably see all like the micro little hairs that this plant has. Yeah, if you could barely see them. This plant can be found in riverbanks, meadows, waste areas, floodplains, as well as different flat areas. So I guess I found the perfect setting here. It's found in most parts of the United States, and it's also considered an exotic plant. And the symbolism of this plant is that it represents resilience and survival and tenacity, which makes perfect sense considering they can survive at these extreme temperatures. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a special herbalist, but according to certain people, and depending on who you ask, you get different answers. Some people say this plant's actually poisonous, but while doing research, it says supposedly you can eat the roots of this plant, and this plant's roots are kind of tubular, but it can be used as a natural pain reliever for inflammation or for even arthritis pains, as well as back and neck pain. And you can also eat the seed pods as well, but you're gonna have to fry them. You can eat the seeds as well too, but you have to cook them, I think, or prepare in some way, or I think even pickle them. A lot of people say you can eat them like a plant called okra, I believe, or okra, my bad. Oh yeah, and to start filming this, guys, also found this cool little guy here. I believe it's a checkered garter snake. Huh, cute little fella. Pretty small too. He was eating a frog under these plants when I was doing the video. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a little bit something new today. But definitely go in your backyard, explore, and see what other cool, unique plants you can find out there, because you never know what they could have or what special properties they could bring to the table. Until next time, guys, be safe out there, take care, remember, have a wonderful day. Take care, guys.